Cuba imported nearly $48 million in food from the United States in a single month early this year. So, why are Cubans going hungry? The Cuban government blames the embargo. Let's take a look. February 2025 saw U.S. exports to Cuba totaling $47.6 million, a 75% increase from the same month the previous year. Top items included $856,000 in rice, over $1 million in used vehicles, nearly $1 million in motorcycles, plus municipal waste from Tampa, Florida, and even solar panels. This is what many people don't know. Despite the embargo, U.S. law permits the commercial export of food and agricultural goods to Cuba. This is thanks to the Trade Sanctions Reform and Export Enhancement Act of 2000. These transactions are legal, transparent, and tracked. They've been happening for over 2 decades. Under this law, Cuba must pay in cash, upfront. No credit, no financing. So, with all that food going in, why does the crisis persist? All over the island, bread rations are being reduced due to a national flour shortage. Egg prices are soaring. There is no sugar. In Santiago de Cuba, known for its coffee, locals report that coffee is almost impossible to afford. The problem is the system. Here's where the disconnect happens. Most of this imported food ends up in government-run or military-linked stores that only accept foreign currency. Ordinary Cubans, meanwhile, are paid in Cuban pesos. In 2024, the average monthly state salary rose to 5,839 pesos, which sounds like an improvement until you realize that, at the real exchange rate on the street, that's only about 16 US dollars. Some imported goods are also sold through private small businesses, like resellers and cafeterias, but the prices are even higher there, completely out of reach for most people. Basic groceries like cooking oil or pasta can cost more than a week's salary. The ration card system, once the country's food safety net, has become nearly useless. It no longer includes staples like soap, coffee, or cooking oil. Even bread rations are being cut due to flour shortages. So despite millions of dollars in imports, the average Cuban still can't afford food, not because it doesn't exist, but because it's priced in a currency they don't earn, in a system that's failing to protect them. The root of Cuba's hunger isn't a lack of trade or the U.S. embargo, it's a broken system, a centralized socialist economy, mismanagement, corruption, and a dual currency system that favors elites. The U.S. is selling food, but the Cuban government is failing its people. For more coverage of Cuba's food crisis, hit subscribe and follow the Havana Post.